Scott Morgan here, Michigan Sports Radio. Joining me tonight are three gentlemen from the Coopersville Varsity football team. I'll let them introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Jacob Jasmine, I'm a senior.
I'm Jack Wilkinson, I'm a senior.
I'm Clayton Miller, and I'm a junior.
Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Really appreciate you taking the time out here in a busy schedule, especially homecoming week. Jacob, let's talk a little bit about last week's game against Lowell. Get your thoughts.
Overall, it was, obviously not the outcome we wanted. But from the past weeks against Ludington and West Catholic, it's their improvements, and we're improving every week, which is what we need right now. And this week we hope to have a better turnout.
Okay. Jack, talking with you as well, where'd you see that we improved the most on Friday night's game?
I thought we did really good on defense. We did a lot better compared to our first week. We were able to get off the ball and stuff. Even on offense, we were able to do better. It wasn't the result we wanted. We were able to make a couple touchdowns, score. Just getting better and better every week.
Okay. Clayton, we'll get your opinion as well. What'd you see from last week, Friday night, that you really liked what the Broncos did?
Well, I know we kept our head in the game a lot better last week. I think we had it. We really wanted to. We had the drive to win, and
yeah, I think I would agree with you with that one. That there was more effort, more focus on what our job was to do, and make sure we did it. Clayton, it's the first time we've got an extra chance, so we're going to get to kind of know you a little bit, and then we'll get back with Jack and Jacob. Let's talk a little bit, your number on your jersey. Any special meaning to that number, or is that the one that Coach gave you and you said, okay, thank you?
Yeah, that's kind of how I went, but at least it was a number that I like. So.
You like? All right. What hobbies do you enjoy?
I spend a lot of my time here playing football, obviously, but other than that, I like to hunt and fish and
yeah. What do you hunt for?
Deer.
Yeah.
And
around here, or do you go up north and hunt up there?
Mostly around here.
Mostly around here. When you go fishing, where do you fish at?
Anywhere there's water.
Anywhere there's water. What's your favorite fish to go fishing for?
Ooh. Honestly, probably like perch or bluegill.
Oh yes. I like them. Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about what kind of favorite music do you like to listen to?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't really have one. I like all the styles, but
all styles.
Yeah,
okay.
Mostly country.
All right. We'll get back to Jack. Let's talk a little bit more about offensively. What'd you see, from the Broncos that kind of went, okay, I think we're catching on. We're getting a little better here or there.
I feel like towards the first half of the game, we did a really good job getting off the ball and making the plays. And we had some good touchdowns and stuff. We were able to have a really good lead. Even the second half of the game, we were able to still score a touchdown. I feel like we were able to make those plays. The effort was shown in the game. It wasn't the results we wanted, but I feel like the offense did a really good job showing effort, making plays.
Okay. Jacob, was there any surprises? You guys prepare, all week for Lowell. Was there anything that they did defensively that kind of surprised you? You went, whoa, wait a minute, I didn't see that? Or was it, no, we knew exactly what they were going to try to do?
Well, scout team last week did an amazing job with what they, with how they ran everything. So there wasn't any huge surprises. But, yeah, for the most part, there wasn't any huge surprises. So
how big is that with the scout team doing what they did?
It's very important. The scout team really needs to be on their A game every single day, every single rep. Not even for Lowell, just in general, but with them doing so well on a scout team against Lowell, it definitely helped the O-line with a bunch of different looks.
Yeah, and Clayton, I'll ask you that same question. There is a lot, hey, everybody wants to be the starter, but there is that reserve for the scout team becomes just as more or even more valuable. What's your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. I think the scout team, if they didn't really have their head in the game or anything, we wouldn't give anyone like Jacob a good look. Therefore, it'd not play out well on Friday night. And
Okay.
so last week, I think we did do a good job on that. We need to get more consistent at being on our A game for scout teams. So.
Jacob, we'll start and we'll switch to this week. Homecoming week.
Yeah,
How big is this?
very big.
Especially as a senior, right?
Yes, especially as a senior. It's my last one. I don't plan on going to college, so there's no homecoming for college or anything or
Yeah.
any of that. So
Getting ready for Sparta, Jack, and we'll go with you.
Okay.
What did you see? Have you seen in film that you kind of went, we better keep an eye on this, or what's coach kind of pointed to?
I mean, Sparta does like did a pretty good job. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think, so I'm just trying to. I mean, definitely they're gonna make some plays. Definitely
Yeah.
get off the ball. So we just have to bring our A game really, so like we can know what they're gonna do. Like if something goes wrong, we can react to it and fix it, so it doesn't like affect our game. You know, we still stay in the lead, especially like it's homecoming. You know, we want to win the game. Like everyone's kind of like counting us to win, so just really have our head in the game for this game.
For this one. We'll get back to you, Clayton, and we'll kind of get to know you a little bit more about, do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I play lacrosse.
Lacrosse. How long you been playing that game?
8th grade.
8th grade.
Yeah.
Like it a lot, or just getting used to it?
It's all right. I like football more.
Like football more?
Yeah.
But you can cross over lacrosse and football a little bit together, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Who do you consider Coopersville's to be the biggest rivalry?
I think a lot of people over the years it's been Allendale, but I feel like there's a big drive this year for Kennewa.
For Kennewa?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Jacob, can you do me one favor? Could you give me one word to describe Clayton?
hardworking.
Hardworking.
Yep.
Okay. Clayton, give me one word that would describe Jack.
Smart.
Smart?
Yeah.
Okay. Jack, how about Jacob? One word for him.
Hardworking.
Hardworking. Yeah. A couple hard workers. I would agree with you guys. Like I said, I've especially seen, you two work and everything out there, getting to know you, Clayton, kind of getting my eyes on where you're at and positions and stuff like that. But hardworking, giving everything you got. I get to see film and everything, and it's kind of like, okay, there's some hard work going on there. We got homecoming, and you had mentioned, Jack, that there's a lot of people come back for homecoming. Does that put a little extra pressure on you, or do you just kind of, we'll take care of business as usual?
No, I mean, of course, it definitely puts a little bit more stress on us because it's a community thing. There's going to be more fans than there normally is in the stadium.
Certainly is. Clayton, how long you been going to Coopersville?
Beginning of 7th grade, I'm pretty sure. 8th grade, one of the two.
Okay. So this is probably your third or fourth homecoming that you've been to here at Coopersville, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
What was when you first saw the homecoming here at Coopersville, what was your thought?
No, it's big. It's a lot bigger than you think it's going to be.
Where'd you come from?
Granville.
Granville? Okay. So even bigger than Granville coming in?
I never really went to their
games
or anything, but yeah.
But coming in here and seeing the whole school come together.
Yeah.
Favorite thing, Jack, of homecoming week besides the football game? What's your favorite other thing?
Probably the assembly on Friday, just everyone's in the gym, like all the games and stuff, everyone's cheering on the football team. It's a lot of people there. It's like all the schools together, and everyone's like, go Broncos. It's just the Coopersville environment, cheering on the team, all the people there.
I've been fortunate. I've been in there one time when my son was a senior. I came in for that, and like you, Clayton, I was like, wow, this is this is pretty huge. So it's kind of nice to see. Let's talk a little bit more, Clayton, about favorite meal that you like.
I feel like it always depends on the day and how I'm feeling, but I like steak or spaghetti.
Steak or spaghetti?
Yep.
Jacob, how about you? What do you like to have cooked for you?
Food wise?
Yeah.
You know, last night we were at the Kelly family household, and it might have been my favorite meal out of all of them. Wet burritos.
Wet burrito.
Wet burritos at the Kelly household.
At the Kelly
last night.
household
Yep.
last night.
That's a great pull.
Yeah.
Think of that one.
It was a good meal. So the Kellys hosted
Yep.
dinner last night. Yeah.
Grandma Kelly made the food, and yeah, it was pretty amazing. So I'm gonna say wet burritos.
Wet burritos?
Wet burritos.
Jack, how about you?
Well, it's a hard choice. I'd probably say my dad's lasagna or Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
John's.
Yeah, Jimmy John's. You betcha. All right. Let's get your final thoughts, guys, on Friday night's game, homecoming. We'll start with you, Clayton. Get your thoughts.
We just gotta have our head in the game. I mean, don't overlook it and play hard.
Play hard. Jack?
Kind of like Clayton said, we gotta just hope for the best, give it all our effort. If something goes wrong, we just keep trying. Have our head in the game. We don't give up to the final blow of the whistle.
Jacob, how about you, bud?
I mean, even with it being homecoming, we still want to win the game. We gotta. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere. We got to block out what's going on the outside and stay focused on the game.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it all still just comes down to X's and O's and
Yep.
blocking and tackling, right? That's
Yep.
how it really just comes down to being that simple. Make tackles and block people, and you'll do well. Gentlemen, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time out here tonight on a busy night, especially homecoming week. There's a lot of things going on and everything, so we wish you the best of luck. Friday night, we'll be there calling the game, and looking forward to getting that first victory for the Broncos here Friday night against Sparta Spartans, the enemy.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.